In this third and concluding part of the video series on why the world needs India, we shall wind up by discussing the great benefits India provides to the world by way of a global workforce, effective but affordable defense equipment and physical and spiritual wellness, and also by acting as a friend in need for neighboring countries and nations of the global south. Links to videos of earlier two parts of this video series are provided in the description below. With around 26% of the population in the age group 10 to 24 years, India stands at the cusp of a once-in-a-lifetime demographic opportunity. The currently young population, with a median age of around 28 years, compared to the aging population of developed countries, is the key driver of the growth potential. The young India not only reinforces India's competitive advantage in the services and manufacturing sectors, but also unleashes the consumption power of a young population towards discretionary expenditure. Currently, about 67% of India's population lies in the working age group. Approximately 25% of the incremental global workforce over the next decade will come from India. By 2030, India's working age population will exceed 1 billion. This presents a unique opportunity for India to support the global workforce with its skill-based talent, which also includes the largest pool of English-speaking STEM graduates, with an annual addition of 2.14 million, of whom 47% will be women, and 6.2 million healthcare professionals, including doctors and nursing staff. The large pool of skilled and unskilled labor, with a relatively inelastic labor market, provides a long runway for improving productivity at a pace faster than the growth in wages. Recognizing the value of the Indian demographic dividend, several global corporations have set up GCCs, or Global Capability Centers, in India. The corporations with GCCs in India include some of the largest and most iconic companies in their sectors. India has firmly established itself as the global hub for GCCs, hosting nearly 1,700 out of approximately 3,200 such centers worldwide. That is, 53% of the global total, originally designed for IT support and back-office operations only. Indian GCCs have now evolved into centers of innovation, research, and product development. 60% of the global technology and operational headcount is based out of India. There is a huge supply gap in healthcare personnel, doctors, and nurses in developed countries, and India is uniquely positioned to fill this gap with the globally well-recognized quality of its well-educated and trained healthcare personnel. Skill development programs and courses in other disciplines are also being run even in semi-urban areas, both by government and private agencies. However, there is a substantial opportunity for global skill development agencies to set up operations in India. The education infrastructure at all levels, that is, primary, secondary, academic, and professional, has to go up dramatically in all three tiers of cities and towns if India is to take advantage of its demographic dividend and move rapidly towards goals of Viksit Bharat or developed India by 2047. There is a huge opportunity for global universities and academic institutions to set up branches in India or collaborate with local academic institutions. India recorded its highest ever defense production of rupees 1.54 trillion in financial year 2024-25, a 232% surge from rupees 464 billion in 2014-15. 16,000 MSMEs are emerging as the game changers, strengthening indigenous defense production capabilities. India's defense exports reached a record rupees 236 billion in financial year 2024-25, up from less than 10 billion in 2014. India now exports to over 100 nations, including United States, France, Philippines, and Armenia. India's exports today are broad and practical, ranging from bulletproof jackets, patrol boats, and helicopters, to radars and lightweight torpedoes. From ammunition, arms, subsystems, complete systems, and critical components, to Dornier aircrafts and Akash and BrahMos missiles. These exports are more than just commerce. They build trust, interoperability, and long-term partnerships. India's expanding export basket supplied to friendly countries is an instrument of outreach seen in defense cooperation, logistics support, training, and spares packages that accompany sales. The widening list of importers signals growing global confidence in the reliability of performance of Indian platforms, while being very cost-effective at the same time. ISRO's commercial arm, New Space India Limited, has, during the 10 calendar years from 2015 to 2024, launched a total of 393 foreign satellites and 3 Indian customer satellites on commercial basis. Onboard PSLV, LVM-3, and SSLV launch vehicles. Foreign exchange revenue generated by India through launching of foreign satellites during this period is $143 million plus 272 million euros. India has launched satellites of 34 countries so far, including those of developed countries. Recent launch of USA's 6 tons Bluebird Block 2 highlights ISRO's enhanced capability to launch heavy, high-speed communication satellites for international clients. ISRO created a record by launching 104 satellites in a single mission in 2017, using PSLV C-37 launch vehicle. Nations flock to India for launching their satellites due to ISRO's unmatched cost efficiency, high reliability, and precise multi-satellite mission-capable launches. We hope you are enjoying this video, brought to you by the Unknown India channel that tells you all about India, that is Bharat, that you did not know. Please like this video, share it with your contacts, subscribe to the channel if not done already, and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Trust travels far. India, dubbed the pharmacy of the world, is the origin of 60% of medicines pre-qualified by WHO for global use. Indian medicines today reach over 150 countries, trusted in remote rural clinics and deployed in humanitarian health crises around the world. As the #1 exporter of vaccines globally and the 3rd largest pharmaceutical producer by volume, India plays a decisive role in global public health. With $30.5 billion in pharmaceutical exports in financial year 2023-24 and a dominant share in generics supplied to world markets, India's pharmaceutical sector is both vast and vital. India is able to provide cost-effective, high-quality drugs thanks to massive FDA compliant manufacturing, skilled workforce, and strategic policies that balance innovation with accessibility, making it crucial for global health. Especially in crises like COVID-19, when India had delivered around 298 million doses of vaccines to over 100 countries, including free gifts to a number of them. We have already seen how India has been providing well-experienced doctors, nurses, and other healthcare workers to countries around the world. India is a leading medical tourism destination, attracting millions from around the globe for high-quality, affordable care in cardiology, oncology, fertility, and alternative therapies, driven by skilled doctors, advanced infrastructure, government support through Heal in India program, and cost savings of 60 to 90% over costs in Western nations. Key cities like Chennai, Delhi, Mumbai, and Bengaluru offer specialized facilities, making it a global hub for medical value travel. Medical tourism in India's a growing sector within the country's economy. In 2025, India's medical tourism sector was estimated to be worth $9 billion. Approximately 2 million patients visit India each year from 78 countries for medical, wellness, and IVF treatments. Ayurvedic wellness centers in India, with a concentration in the state of Kerala, provide wellness services with accent on naturopathy. India's contribution to a holistic physical and spiritual well-being through yoga is well known. Yoga centers exist in virtually every country. As we all know, yoga was given to the world by the Indian Maharishi Patanjali. Spiritual wellness is as important to humans as physical wellness. Here too, India is in the forefront with offerings like Vedic and philosophical studies and large festivals like the Kumbh Mela in 2025, which attracted over 3 million foreign visitors. The ISKCON or Hare Krishna movement is active in over 100 countries. Indian temples, with their breathtaking architecture and spiritual appeal, attract millions of foreign visitors. The National Disaster Response Force, or NDRF of India, provides help to other countries as part of India's humanitarian assistance and disaster relief efforts, operating under the Indian philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning, the world is one family. The NDRF has gained global acclaim for its rapid and efficient response during major international disasters. It has been deployed to several countries to assist with search, rescue, and relief efforts following major natural disasters. These missions are typically coordinated by India's Ministry of External Affairs and the Ministry of Home Affairs, often in consultation with the affected nation. and guided by international norms like those from the International Search and Rescue Advisory Group, or INSARAG. Recent examples of India extending a helping hand to neighbors and other nations are its services during the 2011 tsunami and nuclear disaster of Japan, 2015 earthquake of Nepal, 2023 earthquakes in Turkey and Syria, 2025 earthquake of Myanmar, and 2025 floods in Sri Lanka and Thailand. India champions the Global South, consisting of developing nations in Africa, Latin America, and much of Asia. By leveraging its economic growth, India is expected to become the world's third-largest economy, democratic values, and diplomatic skill to advocate for equitable global governance, offering development aid, technology such as digital public infrastructure or DPI, humanitarian assistance, and a consultative leadership model through initiatives like the Voice of Global South summits, aiming for an inclusive world order, and securing African Union's entry into the G20 forum. It started the Voice of Global South Summit to provide a platform for emerging economies and nations from the Global South to express their unique perspectives, challenges, and innovative solutions on the global stage. India has also been vocal at the World Climate Conference COP to ensure that the Global South gets a fair deal. India has also been spearheading the resistance against unilateral and coercive tactics of superpowers. From our detailed discussions so far, it will be fairly obvious that the world will benefit from collaborating with India on any front, be it economics and trade, or investment opportunities, or infrastructure and mobility, or technology and digitization, or supply chains, or green energy initiatives, or healthcare and educational services, or defense and space, or political collaboration. It is up to the world to take advantage of India's multi-pronged and rapid growth and development.